you, Greg. I think you brought a lot of points on the inward journey of the child also, things like emotions and what happens to the soul. Talking about soul and think aspects like that, what better than music? Music be the food for the soul. We have a very popular musician. He belongs to a very rare breed of people. He's good at everything he does. He's an embedded engineer. He ran his own, he was in Silicon Valley working with cutting edge technology and organizations like Apple and things like that. He ran his own startup and then he gave them all up only for one cause of spreading his love for music. Today he does only two things. He goes around to schools and teaches children music and inspires them how music can be a very important aspect, and he performs music all across the country. So that's Raghavan Manian. Raghavan, thank you so much for being with us today. Raghavan, we spoke about science and math, we spoke about sport, we spoke about the need for empathy. What's the role of music? What's the role of music in a student's journey in their life? Right? Should music also be given equal importance as much as we give for sciences and sports? Should music also have a lot of importance?
So instead of just saying yes and passing the mic, I decided maybe I should make it a really long yes. That will occupy 3 minutes. So I started off by asking my child, who's a visual artist through and through. I asked him what is the extra in extracurricular. He said extra, he understood what I was getting at, and he said extra is that which is lying outside. And without my prompting, he said like music and art. And music and his art. So I figured out extra like him. Like those on the fringes, I'm eager to be like him. So I thought about my own experience as a child. I remembered my suburban primary school. It was in a thatched roof class, my 3rd grade. I can take that smell in, I can remember that thatched roof anytime. And when we shake the thatched roof pole hard enough, the roof will release a clutch of centipedes. And that would cause us a lot of panic and glee. So anyway, I digress. The timetable of a primary class had one music hour a week. And the music hour will go really sonorously. It was like time suddenly possessed bells and whistles. And we would learn to sing patriotic songs, bhajans, simple stuff. And the teacher would sing really, really beautifully. And we were taken to a special place that 1 hour every week. It was like the passport that Basu said earlier. We were all given the passport to transport, to basically transcend. And but then from time to time, this music hour that we had would be co-opted by something called exam preparation. And it was just taken over because we need the time for testing us. And the curricular was called us, the extracurricular was called them. That is the kind of bifurcation that created in our heads. So it was us or them, the zero-sum game that we were playing way back then. So we could say back then music was extra, right? Music was them. But personally, I loved them. I loved them very much. My heart would ache for them. And I sought them out actively. And I put up with us. That's all I can say for the us in my journey. I made an uneasy pact. I did the usual preparation and so on for tests. But honestly, some of us hated us. Some of us hated us. And this was back in the early 80s, and now we are in 2020. Right? This is the year of hindsight, right? 2020. So in 2020, we have become data. Data is us. We have solid proof for everything. Evidence of the benefits of music education exists. You just have to do a basic Google search, you'll get it. And this is the hard evidence they didn't possess in the 80s. So we should give them that benefit of doubt, the grace, and what should we give ourselves, right? We should, when we do this sort of very peripheral investigation, we learn that early music education builds connections. And these are the connections that are physical inside of our brains. So they connect the hemispheres. There's a lot more that goes on. It builds structures, mental structures, physical structures that aid lifelong learning. So even 40 years after you have stopped learning music as a child, there is a big delta in your ability to learn. Had you learned music as a child or you haven't? Thus, there are lots of tests and experiments and results that exist. And it starts happening at just 30 minutes a week. That's all it takes for those connections to start working. Similar things can be observed not only with music but with learning a new language, with a new sports and fitness program, very effective. These all have magical effects on the brain, right? And like music and art, they are also treated like orphans in school. And they are relegated to after-school programs or left in the lurch, and they are the first to fall when there's a budget cut. So, where am I now? From my having embraced music and having now practically given up my technologist hat and exchanged it for just kurta and pajama and a career as a music teacher, I see now that music is math. I see that the concert is society. These are the things that you learn. The arts are the imagination and creativity that embody this so-called management. They amplify productivity. And really art ends up sweetening life. It is for which you live. Right? So my long answer is now at a close. It is embrace the arts and the sciences will follow. Right? This is like the hidden law. There is a science behind the arts and vice versa. And the music really works our core. It is not extra. Arts aren't extra, and so for our own child's sake, for our children's sake, please let them in. Thank you.